In a bid to transform classroom delivery and improve learning outcomes, the Lagos State government has organized a capacity-building workshop for head teachers, principals, and quality assurance officers. The training focused on implementing teaching laboratories and blended learning techniques to better meet the diverse needs of 21st century learners.
The concept that we've come here to talk about, three concepts: the NLP, Nigerian Learning Passport, the blended learning, and the learning laboratory. All of these initiatives state that no student is a dullard, which means in teaching and learning process, the facilitator of that process, who happens to be the teacher, is the one that determines whether a student does well or not. In the present day teaching and learning process, a teacher has to be versatile. In order to carry all the learners along, you have to mix your method. I know something like that, judging by maybe the number of students we have in class, some of us will say, oh, that's not feasible. No, that will tell too much on the teacher. But it's the job that we're taking. And so we have to give results.
Let us keep all this in mind while we go through this training, this seminar. And I believe that we, the administrators, we are putting in a lot. We are training and retraining. But we need to change the mentality, the mindset of our children. Until we do that, I pray that our trainings and retrainings will not be futility. Thank you very much.
Let me quickly bring this to our notice. Before you can use blended learning, you need to understand each student under your care. You need to know their skills. You need to know their strengths. You need to know their area of interest before using blended learning. And it is only when you put this at heart that you can successfully be a blended learning champion. Somebody knows how to read very well. Somebody can write very well. Somebody can take notes. Somebody can be a timekeeper. They all have their different skills. There is no child that is a dullard. Even mixing them together, getting them all involved, can motivate others. Blended learning is about inclusion. It's about bringing all together. No child must be left out. And that is why you must know the need of every child.
With evolving challenges in education, especially in public schools, the Lagos State government is taking proactive steps to equip school leaders with modern teaching tools and techniques.
I appreciate that you're here. I appreciate the punctuality. I know you were here yesterday as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I do apologize. I don't ignore any gathering at all. Because the things you are doing are not things I can do by myself, or that the commissioner can do by himself. So we always need you, and we appreciate the fact that you're able to stick together. We recognize Unicef for putting this together for us and being with us in doing it. And I'm sure all my people that are here are going to have takeaways that we will implement in the state. And you will continue to see how we thrive.
Every child must have access to quality education. And we also want inclusivity. We don't want to separate them again and say, oh, this has this disability. So you put all of them that have the same disability in one place. Sometimes we feel it makes it makes them feel left out, or you consider them not not good enough to be in the normal classroom setting. But now we are saying we want all of them to be together and to be able to learn together without anybody feeling untowards or feeling like they are a special kind of person and they need to be treated in a special way. So what we do to bridge that gap is to make sure that in preparation of our lesson materials, we use methods and materials that can cover everybody in the class, irrespective of their capability, ability, or disability, as the case may be. Do you understand that? That's what inclusive learning is all about.
Education stakeholders gathered to explore the implementation of teaching laboratories, innovative environments where education can test, refine, and adapt institutional methods.
The purpose of this initiative is to ensure that all these administrators, they are able to be in tune with current trend in education, and they are able to put them into practice. Because we have discovered that the old method of imparting knowledge is changing, because the type of student we are having also, they are changing from what we do have. So we look at a way of making sure that every child learns, and that's why this was introduced by Unicef. And this group of people are being trained so that when they get back to school, they will cascade the training, they will train the teachers, and those teachers will be able to understand what they are expected to do.
Because I've attended this program, I'm well more informed, well equipped in the area of putting into consideration the different peculiarity of students in mind. That students are not the same, and we should take everybody, carry them along during the preparation of our lesson plan and during delivery of lecture.
The initiative is part of the state's broader education reform agenda aimed at building a future-ready school system that prioritizes innovation, inclusion, and excellence.